Looks like it's deja vu with a twist. Hello, welcome back to Asha Media TV. My name is Asha, and if you're new here, this is my channel where I like to watch and react and review a variety of stuff related to sci-fi, fantasy, and comic books. So in today's video, I'm going to be watching and reacting and reviewing episode 12 of the second season of Supernatural, titled Nightshifter. But before I get to pressing play on this episode, I need to cover some basic stuff, especially if you are new to my channel, so please listen up. Number one, this is a spoiler reaction with spoilers ahead regarding Supernatural. You've been warned. And lastly, it's possible you've come across older videos on my channel where I was showing video footage and clips from the episode. I no longer provide those kinds of reactions here on YouTube for legal reasons that if you want to know all about, check out the video right above my finger. It explains everything you need to know. So instead, what I can offer here on YouTube safely, without getting in any trouble, is a watch-along experience. So as long as you have access to the episode on your end and I have it on my end, we sync up together using my visual and vocal cues and we watch the episode together. However, I am very considerate of those of you who prefer a much more stress-free experience in watching me react to Supernatural. And if you want to know how to access an alternate version to my reactions with bonus content and extra perks, check out the details in the description box below. Okay, so the basics have been covered with any of you that are new to my channel. I am now ready to dive into episode 12. It's called Nightshifter, and based on just the title alone, are we going to now see the shapeshifter from season 1? The one that died in Dean's form? Ooh! Well, I'm presuming that. I didn't have to read a synopsis to figure that part out, unless it's a completely different thing. Yeah, I didn't, you know what, I didn't think of that. Maybe it's a completely different type of shapeshifter, or maybe it's not even a shapeshifter at all? I guess I'll find out, and if you want to find out with me, let's go! Hello! Alright, so let me give you a quick overview as to how my watch-along process works. So I am streaming episodes of SPN from Amazon Prime Video. I skip the recap, okay, because I used to not do it before, but now I do. I skip the recap. And you'll see on your screen a visual cue when I'm ready to press play, pause, and rewind, as well as timestamps as to where I'm at and all that. And you'll get my vocal cue. Usually, there are times I'll forget, but like usually I'll remember to tell you. Either way, you will be getting as much assistance visually so that you know where I am in the episode. Now, when it comes to pausing, I tend to pause for 3 specific reasons. Number 1, buffering, lagging issues, which has not been a problem, knock on fake wood, okay? And number 2, it's to rewind back somewhere in the scene or in the episode. And number 3, which is the most common and sometimes a little bit abrupt, I am sorry, but that's just the way it is, you know, I don't want to get into the next scene too soon. So it's to have a paused moment where I can kind of comment on something happening in the episode or ask you a question. Either way, it's my tete-a-tete, it's my moment to connect with you, my viewer, about what's going on in the episode. So hopefully it's pretty easy peasy for you to follow along. As I said before, there are visual tools on the screen to help you out, and I've added an extra one recently that's been very, very helpful, and I'm very thankful that YouTube allows me to even put it up there in the first place. Yay! However, just as a reminder, I do offer an alternate version to my reactions with bonus content, extra perks that you can explore for 30 days for free. Details about that is in the description box below. All right? Okay, let's get to watching if you're ready. Either way, I'm going. So follow along or not. Let's go. Whee! All right, it's countdown time. So after skipping the recap, it must have been a really long one because it literally brought me at 1 minute and 16 seconds. So 116. And we are going to be counting down to play from there. All right, so let's go. 3, 2, 1, play. Milwaukee! 1 day ago. Of course. I never realized, but Sam's sideburns are insane. Looks fine though, but it's a little much for my personal taste. Ooh. That's totally what I would do. No. Oh, Dean. It never gets old for me. That's a cool name. Ronald Resnick. God damn. Okay. We'll be bonding over hot dogs and beer. Ah, he's one of those. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Ah, ah. Is that what we're gonna get into? A robotic shapeshifter? A shapeshifter? That'd be kind of cool. Nope, it's the same guy. But didn't they kill him? Let me guess, twin brother? Or twin sister? The mandroid. Oh. Dean loves it because he knows he's right. He's really useful. Don't say he's crazy. Mm. Yeah, that guy's gonna be like, well, a little bit. A lot of legwork. He could be. Well, how do hunters become hunters if not trained? I hope it's a woman this time. Citibank. I say okie dokie too. Mm, now I want popcorn. I haven't had popcorn in a while. Gosh. It's a little much sometimes, but I enjoy it nonetheless. Oh, there he is. Or she. Oh, you see? Oh, Ronald. Hope he doesn't get hurt, though. Maybe not the best way to go about it. Jesus. That act alone will get him prison time. Say yes. Say yes. Mm. I'm surprised he doesn't have more than that. Yeah, I think he will. Where is he anyway? Is he in a different room or something? Like, where's the bank manager? That's what I want to know. Aw, Sam's gonna have to stay in there? He's getting benched? That was good. Ah! The goop! Oh, God! That's not as nasty as the first time, but still, it's still gross. It changed. Don't touch it! What are you doing? Stop! Ah! You are so gross. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, because he thinks it's a robot? So it's like a werewolf cousin. Ugh. I forgot about the goop stuff. But I'm glad they didn't make it as nasty as the first time. Thing is, though, who did it turn into? Mm-mm. They got all the extras they can get for this one. It's like a Mulder look-alike. Oh. He's gonna be a hunter. I could see him like as a reoccurring character. Okay, calm down, lady. What is wrong with this woman? How do you not know that one of these people can be? I guess that's the point. Calm down, Sam. I do feel Sam's annoyance. Oh gosh. I think that's my favorite moment of the episode so far. Hi, Ronald. All right, so with all this darkness, I'm anticipating jump scares. Yeah. The thing is, if it's in the vault, it's going to be weird that they're chasing nothing. Sam? Maybe it's this guy. Maybe that's the shapeshifter. The old dude. The tension of this is so well done. It's like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Maybe he's not in there at all. Fuck's sakes. What is that? Oh, okay, so we know who it is. The same guy. He could have still tried to attack them. No. Don't give it away that you know it's him, though. Don't give it away. Oh, fuck! Dean! Are you really gonna shoot him? Oh. Oh, it sucks. Now the shapeshifter is going to shift into something else, somebody else. Fuck. Great. Well, in the other episode, the shapeshifter turned into Dean, so I wouldn't be surprised if now it's going to probably turn into Sam. It's got to take turns. That makes you wonder, you know? If Sam hadn't told him, if he would have made that decision and not. How do we know that old dude isn't faking it either? Like, just to get out of the situation. Fuck. Ugh. A lot faster. So does that mean that it's an older, stronger shifter? Okay. Okay, pausing. I have to pause because if I don't say this thought. So I'm at 2953. Are we now going to introduce FBI Division Paranormal? Or did he mean like monster figuratively? Either way, my interest is piqued. Okay, let's keep going. 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, shit. Oh my gosh! We are going into like a whole new territory. That's a great line. Crazy's in there and I just hung up on it. My next t-shirt. So they know all about the Winchesters. This is so cool. I just realized it would be kind of an interesting. Great. So she's one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Sherry ain't stupid. And of course, Sam has the knife out like that. Especially if you know that's the shapeshifter. Huh? Okay, I'm confused. Is the body fake or are they both fake? What? Did it really just faint? Oh. Oh, fudge. What I was gonna say before is that it'd be funny if it turned back into Dean again and Sam had to fight it, just like in the St. Louis episode. I hope they kind of do that circle around to that, but maybe not. Fuck. Wow. Oh. Ugh. Now it's gonna look like he murdered an innocent person? No, because they know that they took her out, right? The real one, the real girl. It still looks bad, though. Oh, man. Goner. Well, if this guy knows all about the paranormal, the FBI guy, doesn't he know about the shapeshifter? Or he just knows about Dean and Winchesters? Wait, was that Dean and Sam? Okay, I have to go back and see that. 3925. 10 seconds. 20. All right, and I'm going to pause at that moment when they're looking at the bodies. 3905, counting down to play. 3, 2, 1, play. Pause. So I'm at 3910. Whose bodies are these? I can't even see. I think it's Dean and Sam. Or is it somebody else? I may have completely missed a fact here. What's okay? You know what? Let's let it unfold because I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. Okay, 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, it's that disguised. Okay, it took me a minute, huh? Jesus. I'm like, why are these guys running up the stairs there? Fuck, they're resourceful, that's for sure. How long did it take them to get fitted into that? So now they're officially America's Most Wanted. Oh, look at Sam's expression. Wanted man. Wow. Okay. Takeaways coming up. Yes, indeed. Am I right in saying that this episode is a new turn, a new direction for the series? Because we are now going into uncharted territory. Well, I am anyway. So, for me to elaborate a little further on what I mean by that, let me just dive into my top 3 takeaways from this episode. Number 1 being Ronald Resnick. I really liked this character, and I was like so hopeful that this character would become maybe a hunter. They could train him. Now, if you watch my reaction, I was very on Dean's side of things when Sam shut him down about his conspiracy theories being false and all that. I sided with Dean on that, and in the end, it makes me wonder, had Sam not said that, and not to say Sam was wrong in saying that, I understand the intention on Sam's end, it's just not what I would have done, considering the fact of how far gone this person was in their theories, and they know it's true, except for the Mandroid, right? So, well, for now, Mandroid might come up in future episodes, maybe. Either way, I really enjoyed the performance from the actor who played Ronald, and I was really hopeful, like sincerely hopeful, okay, this is going to be somebody that we can follow along, I can follow along as a viewer to watch and perhaps train somebody to become a hunter. And then we could see the process of how that kind of works. But considering the circumstances, it is logical when I think back on it that he would end up in the situation, he'd end up dead the way he did because of the choice he made to go into that bank the way he did with a gun and hold everybody hostage and all that. Not to say he brought it on himself, but he certainly did not help the situation go in a different direction for his case. And my second takeaway from this episode, obviously, is the shapeshifter and the disgusting skin and goop it leaves behind. Now, I'm convinced this is a completely different shapeshifter, or are we led to believe it's the same one that died in St. Louis? I don't think so. It's fair to say that there are multiple shapeshifters. And in this case, I like how the final form is of a woman, as I was hoping for, but it's not the true form of this shapeshifter, obviously. I don't think we ever do see the true form of the shapeshifter. It's whatever form it takes on, that's what we see, right? Because I was thinking back on it as I was watching the episode. I'm like, wait, there is no true form for us to see. Unless in a future episode, they'll introduce the shapeshifter again and we'll see a true form. I don't know. But I do like how in this episode they made it a point for us to see that this is a shapeshifter that seems to be a lot stronger, a lot more skilled, and shapeshifts a lot faster. And if you watch my reaction, I actually was wondering out loud, is it that because it's an older shapeshifter, so therefore it's probably more powerful, kind of like the older you are, the more powerful you could be. Like, I'm thinking vampires when I'm saying this, but I'm just wondering. So, my SPN guides, if you're an expert about shapeshifters in this series, and you can let me know the 411 on the shapeshifter mythology, that'd be kind of cool to know. I certainly won't mind it. And lastly, I think it's quite obvious if you watch my reaction, my last takeaway from this episode is now we have the FBI Paranormal Division, it seems. It was definitely a surprise to find out that not only is there a division of the FBI with a specific agent that knows all about the Winchesters, down to, insulting their father on the phone to Dean. That wasn't cool, but still. Now that leads me to believe that if the FBI are in the know of people like Dean and the Winchesters, that means they likely are in the know of hunters. And is it not fair to assume that they're likely in the know of actual paranormal activities? Or I'm completely misunderstanding it and it's just a division that's primarily focused on the Winchesters and maybe they think they're nuts and they keep getting away with things. Pretty much how the FBI agent was saying to the cops, right? Because now that I'm thinking back on it, yeah, he didn't say anything in favor to show that he believed in any of that stuff, or did he? I'd have to go back in the episode and check it out. So even though you'll leave your comments about what I'm saying right now, I'm going to go back and still watch it, that clip again. Because I don't want to think that there's going to be some kind of paranormal division in the authorities within the FBI department, and there's not going to be the case. They're just going to look at Sam and Dean as criminals, and as, you know, Dean has said in this episode, they're screwed. And as a bonus takeaway that I'm just going to throw in there right now, because I do have to praise it, especially for this episode, is I love the thriller element in here. They not only made this a really great mystery and very entertaining with the performances as usual, that's the usual that I don't need to always praise, but what I do love is the pacing was well done, and the editing around the pacing and around the thrill. Like, this wasn't just suspenseful, there was an actual thrill in every single moment. And the only reason why I have to point it out is because that thrill that I get from an episode of SPN isn't always there. There's suspense, there's comedy, and there's jump scares. Like, for example, in episode 11, although there was some interesting mystery, there wasn't much of that thrill, right? So this episode really amped it up, and so I have to put it as a takeaway for the engagement factor as a first-time watcher of this episode. So there you have it. That is my reaction and takeaway/review of episode 12 of the second season of Supernatural. And obviously, I cannot wait for episode 13 to see what's going to happen to Sam and Dean. Are they now going to be on the run? Is it going to be more of a public thing that these guys are, perhaps America's Most Wanted? I could see them kind of poking fun at that in a America's Most Wanted episode, especially at that time, right? 2007, 2008-ish, I think. These came out. So I'm just presuming they're probably going to touch on that style in an episode or kind of make fun of that. Or that's maybe thinking too ahead of things. I don't know. I'll find out eventually anyway, right? So in the meantime, if you did enjoy this video, the best way you can show me is by following those prompts that you see there at the bottom right corner of the screen. Right over here. Thank you so much for watching, and until episode 13, people, you know I'm tuning out for now. Bye. Thanks for watching. Check out my other videos and subscribe. You know you wanna.